Good morning. Wow, guys, can y'all hear that? Man, that's the reason for the late start. I could not get out of bed this morning. So appreciate you guys being on here. I'm probably going to keep this really short. Probably going to go take something for this throat. But I know, y'all are going to say I shouldn't have been out and about yesterday. I get it. But welcome to Transformation Tuesday. This is the Fun Life community where we really do want to inspire you to tap into that childlike faith that is inside of you. And just like the mama tells a kid, don't do this. What does the kid do? We do it. We go out and we do it. And so today, I'm going to keep this really short, but I promise you, we're going to bring you guys some value because like it says up in the header, what you focus on the longest becomes the strongest. And you know where I got that from? I'm going to encourage you to go back and watch the interview with Billy Cox from Billy Cox Motivational, or go to billycox.com. He's got a lot of stuff, and he started it off with talking about clarity and how clarity is power. And for real, for those of you that don't understand the power of clarity, once your decisions are clear, once your vision is clear, your decisions are easy. I may have said that backwards. But for real, the more clear you are, here's what he said, the more clear you are about what it is that you want, the more you are to achieve it. And so what do you want? What do you really want in this game we call life, right? What is it that you're after? What is it that you're trying to seek? The book I says that if you seek, you will find. If you knock, the door will be opened. If you ask, you will receive. So don't be afraid to get out there and ask, seek, knock, do it. Go for it, guys. He also said this. Get super clear about what you want and then make the decision to do something different. Right? It's that old thing, right? You got to do something. In order to have something you've never had, you're going to have to do something you've never done. You can't expect doing the same thing over and over and over again expecting different results. Stop it. Right? You're going to have to break out of the mundane, right? That's that boom, B-O-O-M, break out of mundane, or break out of mediocrity, break out of Monday, whatever it is that you're after, whatever it is that you're struggling with, you want to break out of it. And so you're going to have to try something different, something you've never done in order to achieve something you've never achieved. So, they said same is lame. Stop doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. He also said this, right? The fear of not doing it has to be greater than the fear of doing whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. So many of us, and it's not Faith Your Fears Friday, but he said it, and we're doing a review of this past Saturday's interview with Billy Cox. The fear of not doing it has to be greater than the fear of staying the same, really. I guess is what it boils down to. He said that if at the end of your life, check this out, I thought this was pretty funny. If at the end of your life, those people are not laughing at you, you didn't go big enough. You didn't go hard enough. You didn't chew it. You didn't try enough. And so it's got to be able, it's almost got to be laughable, right? Your dream, your goal has to be so big that people laugh at you. I get it. I know. I don't know how long we're going to be on here on this social media live. We may take it off and go start our own thing somewhere where we can keep the recordings and all that other stuff and we can repurpose it. But it works for right now. It works. We've had enough content. I've consequently made some really good transactions, right? Bottom line, it's working. And so some of you guys are out there feeling it. You're dialing in, you're checking in every morning. I get it. I see the likes, I see the shares, I see the comments, and thank you for that. For those of you that are coming on, we're doing a review of Saturday's interview for Transformation Tuesday with Billy Cox, and so he dropped so much. I've watched this thing 3 times since the recording, so I guess the actual recording is 4. And every time I pick up something new, it's really packed full of so much motivation. And I guess that's why he calls it Billy Cox Motivation. And so you're going to have to embrace the suck, right? I've talked about that before, especially with the physical transformation, everything we have going on. And so you're going to have to embrace it. The only thing, you only have one life to live. Quit living it as if the goal of this thing we call life is to arrive safely at death, hey, go for broke. The biggest risk you can take is to not take any action at all, to stay the same. Go out every single day and do something different out of your comfort zone. You'll never reach that next level of yourself if you don't do it, right? If you never take a step outside of your comfort zone, you're always going to be in the same place. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your family. Don't do that to the kids. Don't do that to the community in which you serve. The community needs to witness you to become that better version, that next level of yourself, to be able to be more, do more, and have more. That's what we're talking about. That's what this whole philosophy is built on. You got to be the right kind of person, do the right thing so that you can have everything in this life that it has to offer. I love what Mr. Ziglar said. He believed the diamonds were made for his bunch. I love it. He also said money's not the most important thing, but it ranks right up there with oxygen. Listen, it's nothing wrong with money, right? As long as you don't let the money have you, you can have the money. It's a tool. It's a resource. Just use it as a funnel to be able to accomplish those goals in life that you're trying to accomplish, to be able to leave that legacy, right? That's a big word. To leave that legacy that you know it's inside of you. I know. I feel it. Guys, I'm already getting pumped up. I'm not even halfway through my notes here. We probably won't finish because I promise you I don't want to stay on here long. I'll probably make this voice worse than it is already. But get in the game of life. Billy Cox talked about get in the game, and that G stood for gold. So what are those goals that you're after? And he actually later on down, I'm going to go ahead and skip to it now. He talked about G3 power. Goals, gratitude, and God. And so every morning he writes down, his goals. He writes down what he's grateful for, and then something about God. And so you got to have. Bob Beaudine wrote a perfect book, The 2 Chairs, where you basically put 2 chairs. You sit in one and put God in the other one, and listen. Oh, it's okay to talk, but listen, right? 2 ears, 1 mouth. They should be used proportionally. Guys, sit down and do that. I promise you. He is as close as the mention of his name. We sang a song at church Sunday about he won't fail. He'll never fail you. God is always right there, that very present help in time of need, in time of trouble. You just simply have to go, right, lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct. Are you hearing me? Guys, you got to get your priorities straight. Quit trying to prioritize your schedule and make sure that you schedule your priorities, those big rocks that have to get done, that no matter what, this is getting done day in and day out. No ifs, ands, or buts. And that's what I'm on here doing. Sore throat and all. I'm holding back a cough, but I don't want to do it. I'm going to hold it back. All right, let's look at one more, right? Without the struggle, you get no strength. Right, we talked about the caterpillar coming out of the butterfly coming out of the cocoon from the caterpillar. And so if you cut the butterfly out, it doesn't work the same way. There's a process that has to be taken. There's a process that the butterfly has to undergo. And really think about it. As soon as the butterfly comes out of the cocoon, that's when it's at its most vulnerable state, when it just transformed. You're now into this new rare air. And a lot of times if you listen to the old caterpillars, they're like, what are you doing? What are those things on your back? Right? They'll try to pull you back down. Don't let that happen to you guys. Success is a choice. This is what I really wanted to get to right here. Success is a choice. I don't have the banner behind me, but we coach out of this whole Fun Life community is powered by the Ziglar Legacy Certification Program and the foundational program of Choose to Win. Everything is a choice, right? Choose to scroll, choose to get. It's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't even drink tea. Coffee. We'll go with orange juice. You know what? Apple juice would be good. Anyway, sorry. I got sidetracked. So anyway, success is a choice. The riskiest thing you can do, guys, is play it safe. Don't play it safe. Go all out. I promise you. I don't have the book on me, but we're finishing up reading the book of Mark Batterson, All In. When you go all in with God, I promise you, God will not hold out on you. Stop playing it safe. I love going down the road and you see those billboards by Buc-ee's. Risk it for the brisket. Guys, what are you after? What is it that you're going after? If it's not risky, if it's not a goal so big that it's destined to fail without divine intervention, you're playing small. Your goals are not big enough, guys. You've got to be able to do this, right? Listen here, right? So Mark Twain, he said that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. And we talked about that, guys. We talked about that, where you have to, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. And so the secret of getting ahead, Mark Twain said it, you just have to get started, guys. So why don't you just go ahead and get started? Look, poorly done is better than well thought. At least, some my ego kind of got hurt a little bit. Somebody went back and checked me on one of my, because I told them to, hey, go back and look at some of the previous Facebook lives and social media lives and Instagram lives and some of the other recordings that we did previous, and they went back to October 6th. Actually, they went back before October 6th. And they said, man, you've made a lot of progress. I wasn't sure how to take that, but I appreciate the compliment. That means we're making progress, right? And so I really am, when I come on here and do this, I'm talking to you guys as if I'm standing and sitting right in front of you. This tool, this technology is just the vehicle to help get me in front of you guys. And so if you want to be more, do more, and have more, you're one conversation, you're one decision away from a totally and completely different life. Guys, I'm telling you, repetition is the mother of all learning, of all skill. When you learn anything, go back and teach it to 5 people. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up right there, guys. Again, today just could be the first day of your forever, right? A lot of things can happen between now and never, but today could be the first day of your forever. So choose to be great. Choose to step out of the mundane. Choose to step out of mediocrity. Choose to step out of your everyday life. Choose to step out of your comfort zone and go so far out of your comfort zone that you forget where it is. Go so far out of the comfort zone that people, next time they hear you or talk to you, they're like, what are you doing? I want you so happy, and I want to smile so big on your face, like Mr. Ziegler said, you could eat a banana sideways. I'm talking ear to ear. Life is going... Whoops. My son will probably be mad about that. We'll send the invoice to the Fun Life community. Let's get this out of the way. Oops. Anyway, so guys, go so far out of your comfort zone that you forget where it is. Go for the next level. All right, guys, that's it. I appreciate you guys. Again, if you have not seen that interview with Billy Cox from Billy Cox International or BillyCox.com, you know what? I'll go ahead and just put it in the comment section. That way you'll have direct access to it and you won't have to find it. So anyway, all right, guys, appreciate y'all. Transformation Tuesday. Don't go out if you don't have to. The roads are still slick. We're in the Tyler, East Texas area. But for those of you that are everywhere else, hey, hope you're safe, hope you're warm, and hope your roads are good to get out and about. And so anything I could do, DM me, and let's talk about it and see how. Let's just start a conversation to see how we can help you shed that cocoon, how we can help you break out of that cocoon, help your transformation. Right? It's Transformation Tuesday. Why not today be the first day of your forever? All right, guys. Adios.